Listen to me, Carden. Helping you has already put my operation at risk. You will do exactly as I say, when I say, or...
Or you'll what, Captain? I'm not one of your lock-stepping drones. This part of the op is mine. End of discussion.
How dare you?
Intruders! Put those blasters on the floor, soldiers. Nice and slow.
No, I don't think so. You've got some really nice friends here, though, from what I've been overhearing. Seems like you definitely put in with the right lot.
Imperial soldiers. So you are a traitor, just like Tavis and the others.
You're gonna pay for what you've done, Carden. You, Tavis, everyone.
Not gonna happen, soldier. Now drop that weapon before...
Before
Havoc
what?
Badge. Is this a joke?
No?
No. You must be the new recruit Tavis told me about. So you survived after all. Can't say I'm surprised, honestly. Havoc always did recruit the best.
Please, save your praise. I don't need it, especially from somebody like you.
I'm not interested in compliments from a traitor.
It's not treason when the Republic betrays you first. It's self-preservation. I'm impressed. I didn't think the old lady would send someone after me so quickly. After all these years, Garza still hasn't lost her edge.
What are you waiting for, Carden? Kill the whelp! Or do you lack the true resolve to fight for the Empire?
My loyalty is to Tavis, not to your Empire and not to anyone else. You want the trooper dead, you take care of it. I don't kill good soldiers. I'm heading down to the works to make sure everything is prepped.
Whoa. Not so fast. You don't get to leave until I tell you you get to leave, which isn't at all because you've got to head back to Garza.
You aren't going anywhere.
Do yourself a favor and die now, soldier, before you get in any deeper over your head.
Open fire, men!
Did he really just walk away
Gotcha.
like that? Jorgen? So what? He did actually defect. Along with Tavis. Interesting. I didn't think he had in some... I guess there was like some small part of me that was honestly hoping that he hadn't defected and that he wasn't caught up in this at all, just because it would probably make this a little bit easier, you know? But no, that's not at all what this is. At all. Will you stop? Well, at least the Empire is consistent with how awful it is. That's all I can say. Who is this calling? Is this, do you think, Garza, or do you think it's somebody else more fun? Here's hoping it's somebody else a little more fun.
Come in, Lieutenant. Is it my imagination, or were those Imperial soldiers you just fought?
Fought and killed. Let's not forget the had to kill part, too. Because no, you weren't making it up. No, this isn't some kind of dream. Yes, this is the second time I fought the Empire in just the last few days alone. I'm starting to think that, you know, they like me.
They were Imperial soldiers, sir. Now they're corpses.
Imperial soldiers in uniform operating on the lower levels of Coruscant, and Republic security knows nothing about it? Incredible. We need to learn more about this link between the Justicars and the Empire. If they're hosting our enemies, they might have some useful information for us.
What about Carden? Are we really just gonna let him walk away after everything?
Shouldn't I be chasing Carden, sir?
We need to know where exactly Carden has gone before you can pursue him. All the more reason to search the Justicar base for information. Surveillance shows that the Justicars have their primary computer terminal in that base. Find the necessary access card and activate that computer terminal. My technicians can then slice in and uncover everything the Justicars and Imperials have been up to.
Well then, let's hope they have what we need. Otherwise, this is going to be a gigantic waste of time.
You really think the Justicars keep data on all of Carden's activities?
As ex-military, I'm confident that they will have all their operations and personnel well documented. Just find the access card for the Justicar's primary computer terminal and activate it. My technicians will take care of the rest from here. Garza out.
Well, I guess we're gonna go find ourselves an access card, hack into everything, get everything. This is just, can you believe what we found out? This is a very interesting day. I kind of wish it was less interesting, though. I'm kind of getting hungry for a snack, though. Do you want a snack when this is over? What are we gonna get? I don't know. Let's think about it, Jorgen. All right, Jorgen, we're looking for an access card. Somebody with one, maybe? Who would have one? Is anybody home? Guys, I'm looking for an access card. There's nobody home here. Okay. This place is decidedly empty for a Justicar base. You'd think it'd be like filled with guys everywhere. All right, I'll check this side of the room. Hello? Anybody here? Guys, I'm breaking. Oh, are you like literally the only one left? Can I talk to you? Can I get a copy of your No, okay. Can I take the access card off your corpse then? Is that okay? All right, I got the access card. Oh, what's this? Free stuff? Yes, please. Did you know that the Justicar just leave their stuff just lying around? That's kind of nice. Now let's go hack into this computer over here. This one looks like a good one, right? I can't think of a better computer than this one. All right, now let's see what Garza has to say. I assume this is Garza. Very exciting.
Good work, Lieutenant.
Thanks.
My technicians are accessing the Justicar files now. Patrol schedules, supply manifests, prisoner records. Ah, Card and you. I think we've found what we're looking for, Lieutenant. You have a new target.
Oh? What about Cardin? Because I still feel like we should be talking to him.
Are you saying the old man isn't my objective anymore?
Cardin is still an objective, but not your only objective. Cardin had the Justicars work with the Imperials to hijack and rebuild an abandoned Republic communications relay down in an industrial area called the Works. Apparently, Tavis and his followers are using this relay to route all of their interplanetary communications. If we destroy it, the traitors will be completely cut off from one another.
Why would you risk a secret relay here out of all the places you could have a secret relay? I mean, I guess it kind of does have something to do, right, with just being right under your enemy's nose, considering they consider, well, you guys the enemy?
Why would the traitors depend on equipment like this?
They obviously can't rely on Republic channels, and Imperial frequencies would be useless because we could trace their source. Tavis and his followers need this relay to keep us from overhearing their comm traffic. It's critical to their operations, which makes destroying it critical to ours. I'm sending Sergeant Mathen to bring you the explosives you'll need to destroy the relay. He'll rendezvous with you shortly.
I'm so excited for this. This is absolutely my kind of mission, Garza. Just to let you know. Any other time you need stuff blown up, just call me. I'm your girl for that.
Dangerous ops are always the most fun.
One last thing. Cardin didn't seem to mesh with the Imperials. I don't think he's as convinced of their supremacy as his protégés are. You're sure to find him guarding that comm relay. Kill him if you have to, Lieutenant, but try to persuade him to surrender peacefully first.
All right, I'll give it my best shot.
I'll give it my best shot, General.
Please do, Lieutenant. Cardin's only concern is the safety of the former Havoc members. He may not be loyal to us, but he isn't loyal to the Empire either. Convince him that it's in the best interest of Tavis and the others for him to surrender. That's the best way to sway him.
All right, I guess it's worth a try, right? Even though he did leave me to die.
Can't hurt to see if Cardin will listen to reason.
I know Jack Cardin, Lieutenant. Convince him that surrendering is the only way that everyone comes out of this alive, and we'll have him. Now, hurry and rendezvous with Sergeant Mathen. You'll need those explosives regardless of what happens with Cardin. Good luck. Garza out.
Hey there, LT. Sergeant Mathen reporting for duty with fun toys in tow, sir.
Excellent. Good timing. Good timing.
You must have really hauled to get here so fast.
What can I say, sir? Garza says run, so I run. First item of business is your detonator, sir. A Zerka Arms 53R high-yield thermite explosive. Guaranteed to get a party started. Or ended.
Or both, depending on who you are. What's the blast radius on this thing?
How far away should I be when this thing detonates?
Well, tempting as it is to watch this thing go off, you'll want to be a good way off when it does, sir. Now, the comm relay you're going after is in the Works, an industrial area on the lower levels of Coruscant. It's a dangerous place, LT. Besides the Imperials you're bound to find, the rogue service droids down there will squash anyone they can get their big metal claws around.
Well, this'll be fun then. Don't you worry. This doesn't scare me at all.
I can handle myself.
Not a doubt in my mind, sir. Just thought I'd give you the heads up. Once you've made your way to the relay, plant that detonator on the generator coupling at the center and clear out of there before it goes off. That's all there is to it, LT. I won't hold you up any longer. Good luck.
He seemed nice. Very eager, though. But nice, nonetheless. Could use more like him and less like Tavis, you know what I mean? So, you ready to go to the Works, Jorgen? Maybe it'll be more fun than I'm anticipating. I highly doubt it, but this should be a great lesson in I don't know what, but it'll be a great lesson, I'm sure. Jorgen, they said service droids, not weird-ass whatever those were. Just to clarify. I think we should be getting close to all of this. Hey! I found the Empire, which means we should be getting very close, which is kind of sort of exciting, kind of sort of terrifying. Terrifying in that it'll be exciting, you know what I mean? No? All right. I think you're left. Ooh! You didn't like that, did you? Nobody normally does. It's kind of sad because it's fun, but I always feel bad when people don't enjoy it like I do. Know what I mean? No, he didn't, Jorgen. He just died. That's fine. What's up here? Anybody? Hello? More Imperials. Okay. Like, I feel like you can't really leave any of these Imperials down here. Like, that just feels like literally the worst thing to do. So we'll clean house while we're here. Garza didn't ask for this, but this is free. Like, this is just free on the house, us being nice. And house cleaned. Good. Look at that. Nice and tidy. A whole lot less Imperials than we started with. What is over here now? You see what I see? This should be fun, interesting. Something like that.
Still alive, huh?
Yup.
You really should have gotten out of this while you were ahead, soldier.
Nah,
now
I'm
you're
good.
a risk to Tavis and the rest of my people. So Havoc Squad or not, I'm going to have to kill you.
Listen, you don't have to actually do anything. I don't know if you know this, but you have the option to not do any of those things.
You always have a choice, sir.
I've made my choice. Tavis, Wraith, Needles, Gearbox, Fuse, they're like my children, and I abandoned them. I resigned and left them to fight alone, just to make a point. They need my help now more than ever. I'm not going to abandon them. Not this time.
You're helping the Empire. How does helping the Empire help them? This doesn't even help them. This hurts them. Can't you see how you're still not actually helping them? Having them come back in safe and sound is literally the best thing for them at this point.
If you want to help your people, you'll help me bring them in alive.
What, so Garza can have all their heads and be done with it? I don't think so. I know you're trying to get into my head, soldier, but it's not gonna work.
Think whatever you want, Cardin, but you know that I'm right. You know 100% that you protecting these guys the way that you're doing right now is not gonna help them at all in the end. You just don't want to admit it. And I get that, but at the same time, little cowardly.
Think what you want, Cardin. Doesn't make my point any less true.
All I know is that you're really trying my patience, soldier. I don't even understand what you're trying to convince me of here. I'm trying to keep my people alive, and it's your mission to kill them. That's all there is to this, soldier.
Garza wants them alive. There's like also way more to all of this than what even we know, more than likely. Why would the Empire actually take all of these guys? Why would they take Havoc Squad? Why would they help in the ways that they have? There's literally so much more. I got a few guesses, I'm not gonna lie, because the Empire seems to want their hands on some pretty heavy-duty weaponry and stuff like that. So I could kind of see what happened, you know, like where this is going, but still. We both know that there's more to this. We both know that Garza wants them all alive in the end. So, there's still a chance to save them.
I served with your people, sir. I don't want to kill them.
Well, you've certainly taken your time trying to kill me.
Yeah, I have.
You've already compromised the relay. Even if we take you out, it's only a matter of time until Garza has this place slagged for a click in every direction. And by now, Garza will know exactly where all the defector bases are. They'll be tethered banthas, cut off from each other and all...
Excuse me, sir, but shouldn't we be...
The Imperials might offer help, but it won't be much. They'll all be left to die.
Now do you understand exactly what's going on here? I think you're starting to finally see, right? So we can be done with this?
They'll just get themselves killed if you don't help me. Can't you see that?
Damn, I can't believe it's come to this.
I know!
All right, soldier, I'll go along with this. But if you harm a single one of my people, you will be dead within the day. Understood?
I get what you're saying, but I may not have a choice. You do know that half of your squad refuses to come in quietly, right? I don't personally necessarily want to kill anyone, but maybe like 1 or 2 of them. But there's a few that, I mean, I would definitely, if I could, bring in alive kind of thing. So I may not have a choice.
If your people won't come peacefully, they'll still have to be dealt with.
And if you kill one of them, you'll be dead within the day. That's a promise.
Not
Let's get on
scared.
with this, soldier.
I can't allow you to go into enemy custody alive, Carden.
Are you still here? The op's over, people. Finished. Mission failed. So get out of here while you still got the legs to carry you.
You leave me no choice, sir. Ready your weapons, men.
Really? They're really gonna fight? That's kind of surprising. Ooh, kind of surprising, all things considered. I didn't think you guys were gonna do that. I would say I'm impressed, but I'm not impressed at all. But I'm a little impressed. Ooh, how about you? How about you? Are you ready to just... Thank you. I love when that happens. I love when that works out in my favor. It hardly ever does, so when it does, it's always a good day. All right, 2 more, Jorgen. 1 more. No more. They're all gone now.
Reminds me of old times. Here's my weapon. Consider me surrendered. I'll make my way up to the Senate Tower and turn myself in. See what Garza wants to do next.
Then you better get moving. Just make sure you behave yourself, Carden, because as much as you think you're watching me, I'm watching you too.
I'll be watching you, Carden.
Feel free. Maybe you'll learn something. Anyhow, I'm sure we'll meet again.
No, I'm sure. Definitely will. I hope you're worth all the trouble that Garza says you are, though.
Bringing you in alive better not have been a waste of my time.
And you better not have been feeding me a load of garbage. See you topside, soldier.
Let's go take out that relay and give Carden's little baby something to think about.
Yeah, at least I got to see it go boom. That was worth it. That was worth it. It went boom and it was glorious. Did he really say that Havoc Squad is like his kids? He got a weird parenting method if that's the case. Let's go back up and talk to Garza, huh?
Ah, the hero of the hour. I'm proud of you, Lieutenant. You've done well.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Just doing my job.
Jack Carden walked up to the Senate Tower's front door and surrendered himself in broad daylight. I never thought I'd see the day. Carden's help will give us quite an edge against Tavis and the others. I'm glad you could change his mind.
Yeah, he could be useful. Still not sure how wise it was, but orders are orders, right?
Involving an enemy in our operation might not be a good idea.
Carden will be kept in restraints under heavy guard at all times. Trust me, this man is the last person I would underestimate. The Justicar's computer files included messages relayed between 4 locations. Our technicians are working to pinpoint those locations now. There can be no doubt that the messages will lead us to the other traitors. Thanks to your efforts, we'll be able to bring them all to justice very soon.
So what happens until then? Do we just twiddle our thumbs? Do I go after them? What happens next?
What are my orders in the meantime?
As it happens, we've already discovered the location of one of the Havoc traders, Wraith. You remember Senator Krasul from your meeting with the Senate earlier?
Yeah.
Wraith kidnapped him from his home just afterward. We've tracked them to a remote space station called Port Raga.
Wait, she literally was here, kidnapped him, and then left? You've got to be joking.
How could Wraith manage to kidnap a Republic senator?
Wraith was chosen for Havoc Squad for a reason. Her skills are exceptional. One of our teams is already en route to Port Raga. They'll investigate the situation and give you a detailed report on arrival. You've accomplished some amazing things, Lieutenant, but there's no time for a break yet. Whatever Wraith is planning, we cannot allow her to succeed. Understood?
Understood. How am I gonna get there? Am I, gonna hop on a transport? Is somebody else gonna come get me? Am I flying? What?
What about transport, General?
Havoc Squad requires its own starship for operational flexibility. A ship has already been transferred to your command. It's waiting at the spaceport now.
Garza, you got me a ship? All for myself? Well, myself and Jorgen, you shouldn't have. That's so kind of you.
You're the best CO ever.
Put it to good use, Lieutenant.
I will.
Fly to Port Raga and meet with the advance team immediately. Your orders are to rescue Senator Krasul and capture or eliminate Wraith at all costs. Good luck, Lieutenant. Dismissed.
Let's get out there and take down some traitors.
Hey, Jorgen, what do you think this ship that we got looks like? You think it's one of the cool ones? You think there's plenty of space? Are we gonna be, elbowing each other for room in it because it'll be so, cramped and tiny? Or you think it'll be like a big ship? We'll be able to like run around and have dance parties. Come on, you know you're thinking the same thing that I am. You're wondering too. Definitely big enough for dance parties.
My new master at last. I am C2N2, steward of this vessel. It is my extreme good fortune to serve you.
It's, nice to meet you.
Glad to have you aboard. Tell me your functions, C2.
C2 series droids represent the latest advances in everything from starship technical maintenance to nutritional advice tailored for your specific organic needs. Welcome aboard the Rendili Hyperworks BT-7 Thunderclap, a rapid assault craft designed especially for Republic Special Forces at enormous taxpayer expense.
No.
Along with the usual accommodations, you'll find a secure captain's locker for storing valuables. Your bridge contains an ever-updating map of the galaxy. It's quite beautiful to look at. Priority alerts from the Republic network are accessible at the HoloNet console. Long-range communications are available via the Holo Terminal. And finally, the ship's intercom will inform your crew that you wish to meet. Do you have any questions, Master?
No, not right now, actually. Thank you for all the info.
If I think of anything, I'll let you know. Thanks for the tour, C2.
My pleasure, Master. I do have a few final notes. As you can see, I am not equipped for physical danger. My function is to maintain the starship as your home away from home. I am happy to assist you with any non-hazardous task, of course. I pride myself on the utmost attention to detail.
I appreciate that. Can you give me an example?
What do you consider a non-hazardous task?
I am programmed to modify other technology. I can also perform long-range surveillance and diplomacy.
Oh.
I'm quite useful, I assure you.
Okay.
Whenever you are ready to depart, consult the galaxy map on the bridge. The ship's computers will handle the rest.
I reviewed your service record before that ZR-57 op. Been meaning to discuss it with you. You made quite an impression at the Academy. Accelerated training programs, instructor recommendations. Graduated top of your class. Heck of a transcript. But a classroom's no substitute for field experience.
Listen, if you just wanted to say that you found me impressive, you could have just said, Rory, you're one heck of a soldier, or Rory, you're really impressive. And honestly, that would have been fine. You didn't have to go through all of my records to find that. I mean, I thought we all knew how I handled myself with Havoc and all that other stuff proved how awesome I really and truly am. But did you really go through and snoop on me? Because you could have just asked. All right, listen, to be real though, I understand. I don't have a lot of field experience. I do have a lot of on-paper experience though. However, I do think we can both agree that that on-paper experience did translate pretty freaking well to the whole field experience thing, given what we went through and the fact that we're both still alive even after that.
You saw how I handled things on Ord Mantell. I know what I'm doing.
Taking on that SEP army single-handedly showed guts, not leadership. When I signed on with the Deadeyes, my CO was Lieutenant Vorn. Certified war hero, as decorated as they come. When he gave an order, we trusted it, followed it to the letter. A squad needs that kind of commitment to operate effectively.
Jorgen, what are you implying? So far, I kind of get where you're going with this. I can't necessarily say that I'm too happy about it, but you know what? Before I go ahead and assume something, why don't you tell me what you're thinking?
You're saying you don't trust me?
I'm saying trust requires more than a slick new promotion. Havoc Squad is the Republic's most elite outfit. We tackle the missions no one else can handle. Traitor or no, Tavis is a tough act to follow. You think you're up to it?
Yeah, of course I am. I've got nothing to prove, though. Given what's happened with Havoc Squad, do you really think I have anything to prove or anything to live up to? Nah. No, not Tavis. I don't want to follow Tavis's act because that means that we could end up like them. I think if Havoc is going to continue and going to continue to be as tough as it's always been, as hard-hitting as it's always been, then we've got to make something new. We've got to make Havoc better than it was before. There's no other way.
My record speaks for itself.
I'll admit, you've seen and done more than most soldiers your age. You've got confidence and plenty of raw talent. Maybe you'll pull this off.
Maybe. Once again, Jorgen, your confidence in me is astounding. Thank you for your unwavering support through all things. Let's get to where we're going, though, huh?